my God, hurry up. Pass me the phone. Come on.
Oh my God, hi, Carrie. This is me, I'm Beauty. And it's Dominique Nicole. You already know DJ the rapper. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy.
She about to kill it like it is through your radio. Fully syndicated, funny for the silly folks. Always keep it positive, never negative. Carrie's Corner is the name. Welcome to the show. Hot top celebrities bringing in the voice of the community. It ain't gonna stop. And when he start to play the beats, I'ma have to write you up a eulogy cause they're so hot. And I stay live, and I stay woke when the man trying to keep me on demand. Yeah, DJ B, I'm Beauty and Dominique Nicole did it again. You understand?
Carrie's Corner will show you just what you were made of. Carrie's Corner will have the music playing through ya. Carrie's Corner will have you sipping on some tea. Carrie's Corner, tell it like it is, you and me. Carrie's Corner, syndicated radio.
Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead, Carrie. Tell it like it is, boy.
Welcome to the show, you guys, the Carrie's Corner Radio Show, and we're happy that you're here with us today. I guess I'll start off with the conversation that everybody's been talking about. My colon exam last week. Well, that's what everybody wants to know, right? That's
well, I guess so, man.
Yeah, that's the topic of the day. Long story short, I did what I was supposed to do, or so I thought. Mommy came down to make sure that I drank all of that horrible liquid that you're supposed to drink to prep for. I starved myself for 24 hours. I made sure I ate as much as I possibly could before the starvation period, including Mama's sweet potato pie. You about to drop something over there, Junior? God, he's always dropping stuff. We know he has tight drawers, because otherwise...
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, the doctors put me to sleep, and only to tell me when I woke up that I'd have to do it all over again.
Oh, no. Tragic.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
He has to go through the trials again.
Yeah, because they said that they I wasn't successful in my prepping, if you got what I'm saying. Yeah, we didn't get completely cleansed out. So next time they said, in 2 months I got to do it over, and I got to, actually they want me to starve for two days beforehand.
You didn't have it hard enough the first time.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad, but they said the reason, I guess, is falling out, laughing. That's what it was. I didn't go enough. Like I was there for about a half an hour hanging out, reading.
Hanging out.
And my mother was like, "You're done already?" And I'm like, "Mom, can you just like chill out?" Like, so yeah, I got to do it over. I got a do-over.
Well,
what a world. All right, what do we have to talk about? Mother's Day.
Yeah. Bless up.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers in heaven. I always say that's important, that we salute the mothers with wings, and I always send my love to those who, whose mothers have passed on. It was an interesting week. My mom came down for my colon exam, but she stayed through to Mother's Day,
A blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. She still tells me how to cross the street. Mom, 50 years old. Like, I don't really need you to tell me when and where to cross the street. Well, if you were in Boston, they'd hit you. Yeah, well, in Boston, they can't drive. Number one. Number two, I'm not in Boston. I haven't been in Boston for 26 years. Lady, I can cross the street by myself.
Moms will never get over
Never. We actually had a shouting match in the middle of the street. I was like, "Oh my God, I hate crossing the street with you. Well, I hate crossing the street with you." She's standing on the curb. I'm on the other side of the street. The cars are coming by. My mom. But the sweet potato pie was worth it. And Lord knows, after they told me that it was unsuccessful, I had more sweet potato. It was like Thanksgiving in my
As you should.
Yeah. Especially since your mother won't bring me any sweet potato pie. Keep on. She brings it to Paul, who can't even appreciate it.
All right, she had to break Paul's virginity.
Yeah, but he didn't like the damn pie.
My dad did, though.
All right.
Anyway, Thursday I went to see the play Americano with my mom. Americano is a play about the dreamers, the DACA persons. I guess what the synopsis was, guy wants to go into the Marines. His lifelong dream is to be a Marine. I don't understand it. Like, why? I don't understand your lifelong dream could be to die for a country that doesn't even want you here anyway. But needless to say, that was his dream. All he ever wanted in life was to be a Marine, and he finds out when he goes to the recruitment office that he can't be a Marine because he's illegal, as they say.
I see. Okay.
So his parents didn't tell him that when they brought him here when he was 2 years old that he didn't have his papers.
Right.
So he was upset, and he went through all this stuff, and his girlfriend ends up going to the Marines, and I can't tell the whole story, but it was okay. I mean, it was, it's a musical. Okay. I like the dancing, but I mean, I just couldn't.
You
relate.
like musicals generally?
I guess if I like the music.
Okay.
Which in this case, I can't relate to that. But it was cool. It was all right. Friday, Kevon Jr. and my mom, we all went to the press and media screening for Respect the Jooks. Shout out to Amelia Moore and Deidre Tate. Now, Respect the Jooks was I was pleasantly surprised that the acting was good. I hate to say this, but a lot of independent films, the acting's trash. Seriously,
you're not totally wrong.
Yeah, I'm not convinced, and even I'm gonna say this, I hate Tyler Perry's movies, all of them. I don't. People love him. I think his movies suck. The acting is, even when he has good actors, the script is horrible. The only movie that I liked by Tyler Perry is.
What is it?
The one with Janet Jackson in it.
Oh, of course.
And that's only because Janet Jackson was in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my favorite.
I never liked the Medea thing. I don't think it's cute for black women to drive. I mean, dude, you're just no.
Nah, Daddy's Little Girls was a good movie.
Fine, Dre, but he can open in an airport up in Atlanta if he wants to. But I think the man sucks. Period. I don't watch any of his movies. I'm not interested. But this film, Respect the Jooks, the actors were really good.
Oh yeah, they were real and genuine actors.
Yeah.
What was cool about that movie was that everybody was playing sort of a realistic version of themselves. You had Jamaicans playing Jamaicans. Yeah. You had New Yorkers playing New Yorkers.
Right,
exactly. People speaking their native languages. It felt. We live in New York. It's a melting pot. It felt like New York.
Yeah, it did. And thank God they had the subtitles though.
Yeah. Especially for the start in Jamaica.
They had
that was
to have subtitles, Andre, because they were speaking patois.
Understandable.
And I'm like, well, what the hell are you all saying? And I have plenty of Jamaican friends, but you all only really speak patois really hard when you come right out of a Jamaican restaurant or when you're at the West Indian Festival. But for the most part, you speak
around family. But yeah, code switching's easy.
Today at the Jamaican spot we just left, I heard you speak a little patois to the lady.
Okay, that's cool.
That's fine. But if I gotta watch a whole movie, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So they had the subtitles, and thank God, because
you've been sitting here
yeah. Good for immersion.
The only thing that I have to say, Respect the Jooks, way too much shooting. I mean, I guess I get it. It was a violent movie, but damn, I don't want to give away the ending, but
it gets bloody.
I think everybody either had a gun or got shot by one. Every single character.
Yeah, but I see it's a tragedy. I think if you're into movies like that, you're gonna like it. If you're one who turns away from violence like that,
I don't like violence.
That's gonna be a problem for you.
So I kind of, good for them though. Good movie. And we had a great time. It was Junior's first time on a red carpet.
Oh yeah.
And
took some awesome pictures.
Yeah, definitely took some dope pictures. Shout out to you, Junior, as you drop things as usual. Man, oh man.
The clumsiness.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you to hold my child. Jesus. I wouldn't want me to hold my child.
Yeah, I didn't know you were having a child, so that's a surprise.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 50. And I told you many times, I'm pretty sure that I'm sterile. So, Well, after you have a whole bunch of gonorrhea, it happens.
Oh, no, not the G-force.
Okay, ship us in.
This is a very honest show, Lamont.
Sometimes a little too honest.
As you're learning, I don't hide anything from my listeners. I've had gonorrhea quite a few times. Not recently. Not recently, but like when I was like in the late 90s, I was at St. Barnabas. I was at Woodhull. Like I
feel like I don't think this is something you usually brag about.
I'm not bragging about it. It's just the thing is, you know what it is. Be careful, fellas. And the thing was with me is, you know, I like oral, you know, and with a condom, that's pointless. Like I'm not, and I didn't know that they could give it to you in their mouths.
Carrie speaks
That's the problem.
Volume 1.
I was in like every hospital in New York City behind that. Harlem Hospital, Woodhull. That's in Brooklyn. It's a terrible hospital.
Apt name.
St. Barnabas.
It's the fact. Yeah.
He said Woodhull.
I'm gonna try not to cry over here.
Woodhull Hospital. I just got that.
Oh no, man.
Oh man.
This is how we're starting today.
For my Woody. And anyway, last but not least, what else? Yeah, I did go to see the play that Renrick was in. Renrick, another Jamaican. Renrick Palmer. I always mispronounce. It's a tongue twister.
It's Renwick.
It's not Renwick. It's Renrick. I don't know how to spell. Renrick Palmer is his name. And he performed at the play that I went to see called Wedding Band, which was really dope.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, it was a dope play. He looked pretty much the part in his slave-looking clothes, and it's a great play. All right, Wednesday, May 11th, Harlem Black Fashion Showcase by Thrive. If you're going to be in New York City on Wednesday, May 11th, make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be produced by Thrive, the United Way, and Navi PR. We will be in the building. That's at the Adam Clayton Powell Jr. I always mess this man's name up. It's too long. Can we just call him like ACP or something?
It's like we get the point, man.
Yeah. Adam Clayton Powell Jr. State Office Building, the second floor gallery. The address is 163 West 125th Street in the Village of Harlem. That's from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. We'll have a great time. The weather's going to be nice.
Oh, man.
And it's going to be a fashion show. It's going to be lovely ladies and handsome guys and things of that nature. I'm running out of time, Dre.
I think we should do the Carrie's conversation at the other segment.
No, I'm going to keep it the same.
Then let's do it.
Yeah. New issue of Intrigue magazine is out, April-May 2022 issue. And last but not least, I cannot forget to mention that Janet Jackson and New Edition performed at the Kentucky Derby on Sunday. It was a hot ticket. I didn't go, but it's the only time in my life I've ever wanted to be in the state of Kentucky for even a half a second.
It's true. Respect.
Check out our YouTube channel. Okay, so we gotta run with this, you guys. And thanks for giving me a suggestion on the air, Dre. So basically, everybody in the world knows that there was just a thing that needed to be fixed. So I think we need to tweet this, Kerry, while everybody's listening. Good for you. Kerry's Conversations topic. Here we go. Why do we give more value to athletes, recording artists, and actors? No offense to our guests. Than we do to doctors and teachers. Very quickly, we'll start with you, Dre. Quick answer.
Simple. Because the media tells them to.
Okay. Spoken like a real conservative. Kevon, what's your answer?
Okay, my answer is going to be that the jobs aren't as sexy as going out there and living up a big lifestyle. It's just they go out there and get dirty, so...
Doctors and teachers?
Yeah.
Teachers, they both have one thing in common. They get spat on and pissed on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's not as sexy as people want it to be, and that's the problem.
Paul?
I just got to say,
But then wait a minute. Recording artists get pissed on, or they piss on people. Don't they? R. Kelly?
There's your Venn diagram.
I just want to say, pay the teachers,
Yes. I agree. I think that teachers and doctors, those that do their colon exam properly, especially teachers. Like, without teachers, we'd all be idiots.
There you go.
Nobody has ever learned anything great from any recording. Well, Janet's had a couple of songs that have inspired me and made me the man that I am today. Colon issues, gonorrhea, and all. But no athlete. What have we learned from athletes?
Some of them,
how to get our, what?
Not even.
It's just entertainment, something to distract you from your normal day life, I think. And
But going to the doctor can certainly distract you from your normal
I guess so, but no one likes waiting in the office for an hour. They tell you one time, you wait there for an hour. No one likes doctors.
Oh, have you been to a concert lately?
Oh, Lord.
I like doctors. I just like them to get it, clean me. All right. No more talk about my colon or my penis, because that was the other week's conversation. Yeah, we've had that conversation.
Well, it's Junior, one or the other, I guess, every week.
Junior, you're just jealous because nobody wants to talk about yours. But if they do want to talk about your penis, Junior, they can just go to your OnlyFans page, right? And you don't have a microphone, so you can't defend yourself. Right, Kevon? Yeah. Anybody wants to know anything about him? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your OnlyFans page is about photography.
Oh, yeah. Junior images.
You know a lot about his OnlyFans page. Are you on it?
No. Are you a subscriber?
Are you a subscriber?
And now we're going to go to our New Jack segment here on Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and OnlyFans pages.
Hey, yo, what's happening? This your boy 5 Mics. Anytime I'm looking for great entertainment or the latest scoop on the music industry, I pick up Intrigue magazine. Because everything I read in it is so intriguing. Don't believe me? Then find out on your own. IntrigueMagazine.com, where reading is a pleasure.
And now it's time for those exclusive New Jack joints right here on Kerry's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Da Vinci, and I'm Chi, and we're Rough In. And you're listening to the Kerry's Corner radio show. Keep it.
I don't think I wanna look into her eyes. She would do so, but she sure gives it one hell of a try. I never knew something to be wrong with. Something wrong. Me falling in love with this woman. All she ever seems to do is give me girl, why you trying to make me mad? Do you feel a little better when I'm sad? Why you wanna make me cry? Girl, say you love me, but it feels like a lie. It's a shame that whenever my money ain't right, she acts a fool, yes, Lord. And that's the one thing about her I don't like. I never knew something could go wrong so fast, so fast. I made sacrifice for this woman, but all she ever seems to do is stay away. I can't get no sleep. Girl, why you trying to make me mad? Do you feel a little better when I'm sad? Why you wanna make me cry? Say you love me, but it feels like a that lie. Look in her eyes. She ain't Medusa, but she sure tries. I never knew nothing to be wrong with me wanting to be in love with a woman. All they ever seem to do is give me grief. Why you gotta make me sad? Always trying to make me mad. Why you wanna see me cry? And then when you ask if I love you, lie. Why you wanna fight with me all the time? Seems nothing else is ever on my mind.
Hey, what's up? It's Little Nat. How you doing, the little one? Make sure you check out Carrie's Corner. Ow.
Haven't you had enough? Peace, everybody. The coolest legendary is the cool, the DJ, the Red Alert. It's not all about me. It's all about KK, Kerry's Corner. You understand? KK, Kerry's Corner. It's the Kerry's Corner show with the Red Alert. Let's go. Let's go. imagine being on this earth without. It hurts so bad, can't sleep, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. Yeah, it hurts so bad, can't sleep, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. I never thought I'd be here without you. You are my footprints of an angel. You'll always be by my side till the day I die. Touch the sky, footprints of an angel. Oh, the first time I saw you, my heart was no longer mine. I knew that I simply adored you. A light that would always shine. Memories will never fade away, and nothing lasts forever and a day, and nothing can take them away. And now it hurts so bad, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. No, you won't be here with me, baby. It hurts so bad, can't sleep, can't eat, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. I never thought I'd be here without you. You are my footprints of an angel. You're my footprints of an angel. You'll be by my side till the day I die. Touch the sky, footprints of an angel. How am I gonna live without you? Never thought I'd be here without you. You are my footprints of an angel, babe. You are mine. You'll be by my side till the day I die. Touch the sky, footprints of an angel.
This is Billy Bill.
Yo, this is MacDo.
Yo, this is Trust. This is Farouk.
Yo, and this is Shannon Gill.
And we're High Five. And we chilling on Kerry's Corner, chopping it up with my dude. See what he's talking about, yo. He's talking about something.
Yes. So mean. New High Five. And who am I? Tri-State Jericho. Let's do it.
Girl, don't make no plans tonight. Come hang out with your mans tonight. We gon' throw it back tonight. Let's break it down like we used to do. We gon' reminisce tonight. Remember our first kiss tonight. Let's take it back to 99. Just close your eyes and
let's take it back. Rockin' heels and no Adidas. Nobody can see us when we fly. Let's take it back. 1 in a million like Aaliyah. I can still see it in your eyes. Let's take it back. Rewind the past and take it back to when it was just us. Play games under the covers. We were tender lovers when we were in love. Time we skipped school and we did it. You gave me your all. Said you loved me the first time. It took a while to admit it. Yeah. Now that we're grown up, baby girl, I get it. Ain't nothing changed. Still love you like it's just today. Let's take it back. Rockin' years and no Adidas. Nobody can see us when we fly. Let's take it back. 1 in a million like Aaliyah. I can still see it in your eyes. Let's take it back. Rewind the past and take it back to when it was just us. Play games under the covers. We were tender lovers when we were in love.
Get back to the old school.
Yes. So mean.
Wave your hands like you just don't care. Surrender, baby.
Tri-State Jericho, let's do it.
What's up, angels? It's your girl, Adina Howard, and you are checking out Carrie's Corner Radio Show, your new home for throwbacks and new jacks.
For me, I got them side eyeing me, but they checking for me, eyeing me. They can't help it. What they see, they can't help it. Off of me, they can't help it. Like TMZ, cause they like what they see, so they keep your eyes on me. Keep it. I know you like what you see. Keep your eyes on me. Keep looking. Keep looking. Keep looking.
All right, you guys, I'm sorry. I have M&M peanuts in my mouth and they're spitting all over the place. Caught off guard with M&M peanuts in my mouth. They say they melt in your mouth, not in your hand. But you have to crunch sometimes because this is difficult. Talking with M&M peanuts. Well, I guess talking with any kind of nuts in your mouth would be bad. Walnuts, cashews. Yeah. Those. All right, you just heard from David Ruffin Jr. He calls that one Cry, Cry, Cry. The Ladies of Sky brought us Love at First Sight. Melissa Morgan gave us Footprints of an Angel. I'm trying, you guys. These M&Ms are going all over the place. There's like 4 of them in my mouth. Pause. High Five, Let's Take It Back. And Adina Howard, Eyes on Me. I really don't want to stop talking. But I guess I have to stop chewing. Lamont, welcome to the show, boss.
What's going on, man?
You didn't come here to sit and watch me eat M&M peanuts. That would be a travesty.
Hey, this is your show.
Yeah,
brother.
but you're the guest. You know what I mean?
Do your thing.
It's not about me. It's about the guest. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Glad you can make it. All right, so where you from?
I'm out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Park Heights.
Okay, Park Heights.
Yeah.
I know this area.
Be more stand up. We in the building.
Did you come from Baltimore today?
No, well, I got here last night.
Oh, okay, okay. So you live in Baltimore?
Yeah, I live in Baltimore.
Charm City.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kevon and I have been to Baltimore. I know you think I'm going to say something slick, and I am. You're not the first guest from Baltimore. And this clown here, Junior, is from D.C. Yeah, see, the thing is that you all don't shake hands in your own respective cities. Like, there's a rivalry between Baltimore and Washington. And
it was, not anymore.
Come on,
it was, not anymore.
Like, we have the better row houses. We have the better row houses. I will say one thing, D.C. has horrible water. I never forget when I found out that the reservoir was right next to Howard University. I was like, that's why the Slurpees in 7-Eleven taste like dirt. Yeah.
Now the water is bad though. You absolutely right.
Your water's bad. It's not a perfect city. You know.
It's alright. You know right where you come from, bro.
Well, I don't. But at any rate,
this guy, man.
I'm from the other BM. You're from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and
okay.
I don't. See that? Yankees, not Red Sox. But welcome to the show. You know what my favorite thing about Baltimore is?
Seafood?
No. Old Bay wings.
You the first. Man, I thought you was going to say like the crabs and crab cakes.
I'm from Massachusetts, so why would... I've been eating seafood all my life, man. And the Black on Wax Museum, which we've been to several times. Kevon, what do you think about the museum, the Black on Wax Museum? This brother's from Baltimore.
Oh yeah, the Blacks on Wax Museum is awesome. I think everybody should go and see it because it's a really like 3D look at our history. It's awesome.
Yeah. You've been there before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been there several times. I had the owner actually give us a tour. We love it. It's great. And this other spot that I grew to love on the harbor, some restaurant. I don't know. It's good. But we're not here to talk about that.
Don't say Phillips.
I don't know what it's called, but it's really good. Really expensive, but really good on the water in the inner harbor. Maybe it was Phillips. Why? What's wrong with Phillips? You don't like Phillips?
Nah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Phillips is the downgrade, but you know, to each his own.
Maybe it wasn't Phillips. I don't know. But shout out to the 410 area code. Yeah, damn, you came all the way up from Maryland, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
About my business, you know.
Thank you, brother.
Opportunity, I take when opportunity is given to me.
So speaking of opportunities, your resume is pretty extensive. What movies have you worked on recently?
So right now, I just filmed Redemption, Navigate, which is all streaming right now on all platforms now. Dark Room, Redemption, Navigate, and Life After Prison, which is, like I said, they're all streaming all different all platforms right now.
Okay.
So, and then I'm doing a TV series called Guns and Grams, which we did a movie. It's with Clifton Powell, Hassan Johnson, Snoop, aka Felicia Person.
Yeah, she's dope. I got to meet her a couple of years ago. Yeah, dope,
the most realest person you gonna ever meet.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Her. Yeah.
Omar Gooden, which is Cuban Gooden Little's brother. Who else is in this? It's so many. If I don't name everybody, please forgive me. But the lineup is crazy.
Most importantly, you're in it, though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Now I get it, because he actually knows. Lamont knows, at least I saw on Facebook because I'm nosy, that you're a friend of a very good friend of mine who's a friend of the show, Chris Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my guy. What's crazy? I was in two of his videos.
What's crazy is we were roommates in the Bronx.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I know him a little bit more than you do. Yeah,
that's my bro.
Our rooms were right next to each other. The headboard, yeah.
That's my bro. Shouts out to Chris, man. Yeah, he's doing his thing right now.
He actually, at the end of the show, you'll hear our closing theme song. That's him singing it.
Okay. Yeah. My man right there.
I knew Chris before he decided he wanted to be a singer. He was doing backup for
Lil Mo.
For Lil Mo. No, Latifah.
Yeah,
for Monica.
Right.
In fact, he used to have. I'm putting his business out there, but it's all good. He used to date this girl when we were roommates in the Bronx that looked like Monica. And I used to ask her, she was such a sweet girl, and he really kind of paid her like she was,
no mind.
Why do you date her? Because she looks like Monica.
That's Chris.
Hot mess. Yeah. That's my brother from another mother.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into acting, brother?
So what was crazy, I actually got discovered. Acting wasn't even my thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was actually doing armed security at a nightclub in Baltimore called Sugar Ray's. And it's this one particular night that the owner had asked me to work. It was like a Sunday, and I was already working 2 jobs. So I would work the clubs on the weekend. So Sundays are my chill days. So I'm like, nah, absolutely not.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that. Sorry. So, but he was just like, look, I'm gonna need you to come in $200 cash, 4 hours. I said, all right, cool. Needed the money.
Right. Who does that?
Yeah, who's gonna turn out money?
Right.
So, that Sunday, I get there. I'm thinking it's like an album release party, like a little, rap party. So he's like, the first person I saw, how you see somebody, you be like, man, I know that face, but I just can't, pinpoint who he is.
And when I do that, I usually look away.
No, I wasn't.
I know, but I'm shady.
So it was Trey Chaney.
Who?
Trey Chaney.
I don't know.
From The Wire.
Okay.
Trey Chaney that played Boop. So, we like eyeballing. I'm like, yo, I know him somewhere, but I'm in, law enforcement. So he probably looking at me like, oh, I'm ready. I'm on my stuff. And I'm like, nah. So I go outside and guess who's coming down the street? It's Hassan and JD Williams.
Okay.
From Weebait, that's in The Wire.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I get it. Y'all from The Wire, but I'm like, y'all really in East Baltimore at midnight. Like, y'all actors. It ain't safe out here.
Right.
We in the hood. So pat them down, they go in, and just that night, like, I'm like, something big is about to happen.
Mm-hmm. And not a shooting.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, I'm armed anyway, so.
I know Baltimore.
Hey, listen, if that's what's going to go down, it is what it is.
Okay.
So, the director, shouts out to my director, Larry Durr. This is the director of Guns and Grams. He comes out, he's on the phone with Hollywood, crying tears of joy, and I'm eavesdropping. Mm-hmm. So I'm listening to the conversation, and a light bulb goes off in my head. So, I approached Larry like, look, I introduced myself, told him how proud I was, and I asked him, I said, well, you don't have security going forward. He's like, nah. So we exchanged business cards and had a meeting the next day, which was that Monday. And he was just impressed with the whole company. So it was a scene that he wanted us particularly for, but Baltimore City Films, they didn't want it. They want Baltimore City police on the scene.
Okay.
So it was kind of discouraging, but moving forward, he finally called and asked, for me to work on set. So I'm probably about...
As security?
As security.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working on set a couple of times, and he comes to me with the opportunity like, look, I like how you carry yourself. I got this scene for you. Would you be interested? So I'm like, man, whatever. Just give me my money. That's all I wanted at the time. I'm not even thinking. I'm thinking that's Hollywood talk.
Right.
So he presented it again, and I'm just like, all right, cool. What is it? So presented it to me, and I'm making a joke. Was like, I'm gonna be on somebody's Redbox or Netflix. Mm-hmm. Not how it is now, back then. Yeah. So he's like, nah, this is going into theaters, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, and you want me to do this? He like, man, you got it, you be all right. So I go home, study the script, man. I got the bubble guts, I'm nervous.
Right.
And we had to be on set that Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Brook Oven in Fells Point. And at that time, we get there. I'm still studying the script, like I said, nervous as I can be. Mm-hmm. And it was our scene, and I killed it. He just looked at me and was just like, yo, you done this before? And I was just like, nah. But
you caught the acting, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That is a dope story. Because most people, they spend their whole lives trying to get, the opportunity that you was blessed with. It was obviously, destined for you to do that. So you've done. So after that experience, you must have felt like, yo, I love this.
I was just like, that was my drug.
That
like, I want some more. Like, well, what's next?
So you kept going. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're going to, in the next hour, because we got to get some music playing, we're going to talk more about what you've done since then. And you can give us some advice on how we can assist aspiring actors in the game, okay?
Absolutely.
Great story. Keep on. I hope you got all of that on film. Nice. Okay. All righty. Lamont Elliott from Baltimore, Maryland, Park Heights. Right now, we're going to get into our artist spotlight. The Gap Band is an R&B and funk band that rose to fame during the 1970s and the 1980s. The band consisted of 3 brothers, Charlie Wilson, Ronnie Wilson, and Robert Wilson, along with a few other members. Get that candy from him. I think he's getting way too comfortable. Your mic is off.
I just opened the bag.
Yeah, but you
one at a time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that there's not going to be any left.
Nah, I'm not selfish. Just one at a time.
You're from Baltimore.
What that mean?
I've had people from Baltimore take things from me, including my heart. I admit it.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Hartford Road. Dirty broad. Anyway, never mind Harford Road. The Gap Band was actually named after 3 streets, Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. Bet you guys didn't know that. In the historic Greenwood neighborhood, and that's where the guys got their name in Tulsa, Oklahoma. In '92, Charlie Wilson ventured into a solo career and has had several moderate R&B hits on his own. Wilson's vocals were credited in part for inspiring the vocal styles of artists in the New Jack era like Guys, Aaron Hall, Jodeci, Keith Sweat, and even R. Kelly. I don't think I agree with that last one. I don't hear Charlie Wilson. Aaron Hall, yes, but R. Kelly, I don't know. Anyway, the band reunited in 1996 and issued the Gap Band Alive and Well, Alive Greatest Hits album. Unfortunately, Robert Wilson died of a heart attack at his home in Palmdale, California on August 15, 2010 at the tender age of 53. Damn. And Ronnie Wilson died following a stroke on November 2nd of last year at 73. But we want to salute the music of the mighty Gap Band from Tulsa, Oklahoma, right here on Kerry's Corner, you know, home for throwbacks and new jacks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Just kick back, relax, and listen to this week's Artist Spotlight.
Say oops upside your head. 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 Say oops upside your head.
I'm back at you again. Radio station WGAP.
Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head.
Now on all you gappers and you finger snappers, you toe tappers, and you love lappers, I want y'all to say this with me. Say it.
Upside your head. Say oops upside your head.
Say it loud.
Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head.
Say it loud.
Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head.
Pay attention, sucker.
Say oops upside your head. 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 Say oops upside your head.
I can dig it.
Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside.
It don't make no difference. You gon' dance anyway.
Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Say
Bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, the bigger the doctor, the bigger the bill. Say it loud.
upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head.
Now dig it.
Upside your head.
Jack was slicker than Jill. He took Jill up the hill. Now dig, I'm gonna say it for you. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Have a little fun. Stupid Jill got uphill, and now they got a son. It is hot brought into the vicious heart. You got it. Keep on.
lover and my wife. Oh, baby, be my lover. So many times I need to have you by my side. To be my friend, my lover and my guide. Oh, baby, don't keep running. My heart is yearning for your love. My heart is yearning for your love. My heart is a yearning for you. Let me inside your love. Oh, my heart is a yearning for you.
Now, for my next number, I'd like to return to the.
Hey, it's Mike Shannon, and you're listening to Club Classics on Kerry's Corner.
Get the point? Good. Let's dance.
Is it all over my face? Got me love dancing. Is it all over my face? I'm in love dancing. Is it all over my face? You got me love dancing. Is it all over my face? I'm in love dancing. It's bringing out the same. Since when now it's 7. Is it all over my face? You got me love dancing. Is it all over my face? I'm in love dancing. Is it all over my face? You got me love dancing. Is it all over my face? I'm in love dancing. It's bringing out the same. Since when now it's 7. Is it all over my face? You call me love dancing. You turn me on. Baby, look at my. It's hot. You making me. It's hot. You making me. You make me wanna put my eyes up to the sky. Witch it, witch it, witch it, witch it, witch it, witch it, witch it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Lamont Elliott in the building. He just took all of my candy.
You're lying. You gave it to me.
And you know, both of those comments just sound very wrong.
Pause.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I gave up my candy. I was intimidated. It's like being in prison. I had to give it. I didn't in prison. I didn't give it any candy. Oh, God. Anyway, welcome back to the show. Lamont's having a good time, right?
Absolutely.
And he's eating all of my gummy lifesavers. That's a dope flavor. What kind of flavor is that? What is that? So I can get another one. Exotic. Okay.
Flavors of the world.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I gave him the candy because I found out that he's legally able to break my neck and shoot me and things of that nature. So I'm not
a bully.
I'm intimidated nonetheless. You got a lot of things going on in the film world. Who's your favorite actor? Male, one female, living or dead?
I really don't have one, to be honest with you. Nah.
Okay. If you could co-star in a film with any one actor, male, female, one female, living or dead, who would it be?
Of course, everyone's going to say Denzel.
Okay.
I mean, Denzel's at the top of the food chain right now. Will Smith. Was that, before the smack?
Yeah, before the smack.
Well, who's to say the smack was a bad thing, you know?
I say, continue.
Yeah, well,
that's my opinion.
Denzel,
he needs to be smacked
or Will
by his wife. She has a bigger penis than he does, I'm sure.
Shouts out to the Jada Smith, from where? Baltimore. It's like, let me stop.
Chill, she got a big.
Nah, stop. We're not gonna do that.
Anyway, and what female would you like to co-star with?
Taraji P. Henson.
Okay,
she dope.
Okay,
she's dope. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, and so Kevon had to jog my memory that the director, Larry Durr, was on the show a couple of months ago. And it's pathetic. That's shout out to my sad ass memory is that I was like, I know the name of the director, and I know the name of the movie, and I don't go to the movies ever. So why do I know the name? And then keep on.
Well, see, what was crazy about that was Guns and Grams. We had a separate deal with AMC.
Okay.
So the production was actually doing the private screening. It wasn't AMC in itself. So we were able to go. We was here in New York, Times Square.
That's right.
And matter of fact, around this year, last year.
Yeah.
We was in Times Square. We was in LA, Miami, with Chicago.
And how was that experience out promoting the film?
Oh man, for it to be the pandemic,
yeah,
we sold out.
Yeah, I remember. Why weren't we invited to keep on to the screening? How about that question, Larry?
Yeah, Larry Durr.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's listening, that's a good question.
Why didn't you invite us to the screening? We go to screenings. All right. What's next for you, boss?
So, Larry Durr, he was nominated for Best Director.
Dope.
And won that in Hollywood against other Hollywood directors in LA.
Right.
At the Harper Awards for Best Director.
Wonderful.
So Mr. Kyle Billy Evans, the executive per Martin and Jamie Foxx show, that was presented to him. So now it's actually going from Guns and Grams the movie to Guns and Grams the series. They felt like he was the only one that can compete with 50 right now with what Larry has. So
are you going to be included in the series?
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh, clap it up for this guy! Congratulations, man! Congratulations. Our claps don't work. So a brother that wasn't even interested in being an actor is now going to be in a series. That is superb, man. That's what's up. I'm very, very, very happy to hear that. What else do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about in terms of what you're going to be doing next?
So I'm actually looking to take my talents down south to Atlanta.
Okay.
To get on a bigger market
platform. Okay.
Yeah. So that is the next move that we're going to be making.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Proud of you, man. I love to hear good news from seemingly a good brother. And like I said, anytime you want to come back to the show, you can definitely let us know. Let people know how they can reach out to you if they want to hire you or if they just want to follow you.
So if you want to hire me, I have a manager that you got to proper channels to go through. So she has a Instagram, Savvy Events on Instagram.
Shout out to your manager. She's pretty dope.
Oh, she
you know what?
Hard worker.
She definitely made sure that I got you on the show.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah. She was like...
Very persistent,
very
consistent.
Very persistent.
She will blow your phone up.
Yep. And that's the way that I am, so I respect that. I'm actually glad that she did, because I think you're a dope guy, and I'm really glad that you came on the show.
I appreciate it.
So, what's her name again?
Savanya McIntosh. So that'll be her Facebook, Instagram is Savvy Events. That's how you'll be able to get in contact with her.
Okay.
With me, to follow me on Instagram, it'll be business_622. And then I have another one, which is actor Lamont Elliott _622.
Okay.
And my Facebook is Lamont Elliott. And then I have IMDb, which is Lamont Elliott.
Okay.
So it's different ways to get in contact.
I'm just kidding.
Negative.
I'm just kidding.
911.
Just kidding, right? Whoa.
It's like that.
Ouch. No, but sure. I got a lot of good things going on your way, man, and I love to hear that. We definitely love to hear that on the Kerry's Corner Radio Show. We're about supporting the careers of the rising stars as well as the established ones. So it's an honor to have you on the show, boss.
Well, I definitely appreciate you, from the Baltimoreans letting us come up here and shine our light and share, what we got going on with you guys.
Well, I definitely wear a bulletproof vest when I know somebody's coming from Baltimore. Shout out to Hezekiah.
We don't want no smoke. We're just trying to shine. And
any shout outs?
My fam, my supporters, Thanks for the support and love. Appreciate it.
Anytime you got anything going on, man, make sure you let us know. We definitely want to support anything and everything that you're doing. We'll probably reach out to your manager about getting you an Intrigue magazine. Shout out to Intrigue magazine. And the latest issue is out now, you guys. The April-May issue is out. Make sure you go get it, www.intriguemagazine.com. And we're definitely going to feature you in the next issue. I want to do that. In the next issue, we're going to get you up in there. Again, what are the films that you're associated with currently?
So, the films that are streaming on all platforms right now, we have Redemption, we have Dark Room, we have Navigate, and we have Life After Prison. Streaming on all platforms. Shouts out to my guy Antonio Jefferson and Love Star Entertainment. he's another phenomenal director and producer as well. So yeah.
Well, I know you're waiting, Dre, but we have to. Junior's supposed to be recording this, and he's out somewhere picking his nose or something. So we got to make sure. This guy. So okay, so
it's like a roast session.
Oh, wait a minute. And shouts out to my girl Robin that drove me from Baltimore to New York. You know, she did a phenomenal job. So, and she's waiting for me right now in the car. So once I leave here, she'll be driving back home.
Damn.
Appreciate you.
Why didn't you let her come in the studio?
Well, I wasn't sure how things.
Oh wow, man.
And then parking is a mug down there. So.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now, and I hope Junior's ready to record. How can you possibly be ready when you're texting on your phone and you're not touching your camera? Aren't you supposed to be recording? Okay. All right. So, and you're gonna love this because you're an actor. Or you're not gonna like it. One of the two, Lamont.
Uh-oh.
So, coming into the. Andre is pretty politically incorrect. We'll just put it that way. We have interesting topics, interesting discussions when we're driving in from Staten Island, and we were talking about the whole. What is his name?
It's Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Do you know who he is? I mean,
my man started laughing.
Do you or no?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I'm familiarized with this guy.
I did not know when I left the house this afternoon who the hell a Kevin Samuels was. Wow. I did. Well,
I mean, I get it. You're busy. You're doing, yeah.
Well, yeah. So, but Andre was like, this is the guy that I've been telling you about before, and I was like, oh, it's probably just okay. So, what we decided to do, we have this segment that we tape usually when the mics are off. It's called Off Mic.
Gotcha.
Okay, and it's what people get to see when our mics are off. Like, you got to experience the shenanigans.
Yeah.
They don't get to experience the shenanigans. But today they're going to sort of kind of experience the shenanigans. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to that's the right time, right, Paul? That one. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play some clips from what's his name again?
Kevin Samuels.
R.I.P. to my man too. That was crazy.
Man. And then we're gonna play some clips of him when he was alive.
Oh, geez.
Well, obviously, I guess we couldn't.
This would be the one that made him famous. It's the clip that made him famous.
Yeah. So, and then we're gonna have a nice Kerry's Corner conversation about it. All right, let's go, Dre.
Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options, and typically, they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your...
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like...
Would you want your son to... If you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for black women. They will even... should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring... I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bull. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking, my God.
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life has proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't. Average looking women. Average looking woman who's older. Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
In order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Woo. Okay, so shout out to DJ Just in Time for putting that, I guess, tribute.
My man got that together quick. He was dying in the car when we was listening to it.
So very quickly, let's just go around the room. What do you guys think about? I didn't know who the guy was, but what do you think about what he said? I guess we'll start with our guest, Lamont. What are your thoughts?
So it was some truth there, but the deliverance was probably wrong.
Yeah,
it's people sentimental. Women are very emotional.
Yeah, but they say that the truth will set you free. I guess
and it can hurt you too.
Free, right?
So, yeah. I mean, he wasn't lying,
right.
But it's just ways to break things down and deliverance is everything. So,
well, apparently a lot of people are rejoicing over his.
Oh, of course.
Passing.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess that
women are having a field day with this.
Yeah, wow. Kevon, what do you have to say? You usually have the most conservative and kind things, which is why you've not been in any fights.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say something kind.
Okay.
Not in this one?
Yes, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm probably going to say something kind. So I think that, so the point was that there are different sort of levels of people. Like, you can't go with somebody who's outside of your...
So I'm going to preface just a little bit. She started the conversation off with saying she didn't understand why she couldn't find a man that's on her level. And when Mr. Samuels asked her specifically what she meant, she said, and I quote, a man that makes six figures. So basically, she's opposed to dating any man who doesn't make six figures, or I think the quote was beneath her or below.
Yeah, she said that those guys are beneath her.
Yeah, beneath her. That's
Okay, so that gives me a little bit more perspective. Yeah. So, yeah, there are you gotta punch inside your weight class, right? That's what they say. So it is that
straight out.
I think you need to know like if the people that you're looking for are going to be attracted to you, and put out the energy you're looking for. If you're not shooting high, you're not going to hit high, right?
Right.
So,
understand.
Some people get lucky. So, hey, but not everybody does. Most people don't.
Junior.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You were pretty much high-fiving everything that the man said.
Because you're being honest.
Okay.
Women need to start setting an expectation that, first of all, if you know you have a son that and you in a sketchy relationship and you want somebody that got 5-6 figures to be involved with you, that's the problem.
Okay.
And that's a major problem to me. Because my sister was like that, my mom was like that. I had to tell them sometimes, stop setting expectations with something that you're not gonna achieve or you're not gonna get. So stop doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with dating, like, you got to be open-minded, and it's tough, obviously, to find anybody if you have a kid, I can assume. But, I mean, nowadays, this might sound, like, stupid, but, I mean, he was saying, like, you know, cops make, like, $40,000. Like, that's nothing. Like, people should be making more money, and, like,
Right.
if you were trying to support yourself and a child, like, $100,000 isn't even that much at the end of the day when you get taxes and whatever it costs for the child. I know to raise children is like $150,000 just to get them to 18 or something like that. So it's expensive to live these days. So I don't think it's that unreasonable for her to want to have a man with a good job and to be able to support her and her child. But I think it's just tough living out here these days. Like she's not asking for $1 million or $2 million. Like $100,000 is not that crazy anymore.
Okay, well,
it costs like $4,000 to rent a 1-bedroom in New York City.
Well, first of all, she lives in North Carolina. First of all, second of all, she made it very clear, or maybe she didn't in the clip that we have, that she makes 6 figures herself. So she wants a man who also makes 6 figures to compliment her. So she doesn't need a man to support her, apparently, because she's a dog groomer or something. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna let Dre take it away with his and go right into his music mix. I don't feel like money. Maybe I'm from another planet, but I don't feel like if you like somebody or you love somebody, why does money have to be a factor? I don't really get the whole, I need somebody to have a certain amount of money to be with me. Like, I think in my world, which is probably why I'm single, I think that love should be the only answer. And if you're putting monetary standards on your on the man that you aspire to be with, you're probably going to end up, like Kevin Samuel said, dying alone with your 6 damn figures in your coffin. Period. All right, I'll let you say what you.
At least Kevin Samuels died with a lady in his bed.
My man said, you know what? From whence I came, from whence I return. All right.
Came being the operative word. Go ahead.
To piggyback off what you said, social media has made it now to where the memes that they have, everybody wants that now. How a relationship is supposed to be, how you supposed to treat, your woman or your man, and it's just like, if you ain't right with yourself, that doesn't even matter.
All right. Well, now I've been listening to Kevin Samuels and like the Black Manosphere for many years. I mean, when he started, he used to get on guys. But yeah, man, we ain't get kicked off the air. But I'm gonna say this. Listen, I get it. A lot of people they get in their feelings because the message hurt them somehow. Look, at the end of the day, that man was actually trying to help people. Listen, maybe you don't like the delivery, but here's the thing: medicine don't always taste good when you take it, but it helps you. So you know what? He tried to give you medicine, you rejected it. For everyone who's celebrating right now that man who actually tried to help you, now that he's gone, I'm gonna say this: you're still where you at and who you are, and good luck drinking your poison. Take care. I think now it's time for me to go into my mix.
Andre Jones in the mix.
Yo.
Everything you want to make your girl say, ooh, ooh, why is he so fly? She tease me, never she wanna get freaky. You can get mad if you want to, say whatever you want, but she still gon' give it up. She likes it my way, my way. Can't satisfy her needs. She keeps running back to see me do it my way. My way. What I say, girl, I'm in control.
Senoritas, two-seaters for kicks, new kicks, all in the mix, all turn, no tricks, they turn for me. Catching bricks don't concern me, so forget it, little midget. My mind on 7 digits, before I pay heaven skies to visit the visit. I'm pulling all stops, locking down all spots, saying you can't front. So from this day forth, you know I'm all about heat, and what I do, be the major league. That's why your girlfriend's paging me, and she know, like he know, you don't see her like I see her, so she's out the door. Shotgun in my drop, having fun with the dun system, bass on conversation about how she been chasing me and facing me, saying give it to me now, baby.
Satisfy her need. She keeps running back to see me do it my way, my way. What I say, girl, I'm in control.
Don't check me, it was your girl who let me make it this far. Then ooh-wee, she had to have it every chance that she could get. But you think you a baller, and I ain't gon' call her. Clip that. You can get mad if you want to, say whatever you want, but she's still gonna give it up. She likes it my way, my way.
Can't satisfy her need. She keeps running back to see me do it my way, my way. What I say, girl, I'm in control.
Say, can you feel
Let me see you go back.
Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it.
It's Friday and I'm ready to swing. Pick up my girls and hit the party scene tonight. Oh, it's alright. So get up and let this funky mellow groove get you in the mood. 'Cause you know it's alright. Yeah. Keep on moving. Don't stop moving. Don't stop moving. Let me see you. Let me see you go.
Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it. Let me do your back. Now check it.
Story goes, baby, now I got the flow. 'Cause I knew it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to call my name. I'm sure you that I win. You lied to me. All those times I said that I love you. You lied to me. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. You lied to me. Even though you knew I'd die for you. You lied to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return up to me. Return up to me. Come on. Return up to me. Oh my God. You know that I've been here I am. if I met you. Let my eyes caress you until I meet the thought of Mrs. Princess who often wonder what makes her work. I guess I'll leave that question to the experts, assuming that there are some out there, they're probably alone, solitaire. I can remember when I caught up with a pastime intimate friend. She said, but you're probably gonna say I look lovely, but you probably don't think nothing of me. She was right though, I can't lie. She's just one of those corners of my mind, and I just put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes. And baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. Said adrift on the river. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. Said adrift on the river. A careless whisper from a careless man. A neutron dance for a neutron fan. Marionette strings are dangerous things. A thought of all the trouble they bring. An eye for an eye, a spy for spy. Rubber bands expand in a frustrating sigh. Tell me that she's not dreaming. She's got an ace in the hole that doesn't have meaning. Reality used to be a friend of mine. Cause complete control, I don't take too kind. Christina Applegate, you gotta put me on. And guess whose piece of the cake was Jack Bourne? She broke a wishbone and wished for a sign. And told the whispers in my heart were fine. What did she think she could do? I feel for her, I really do. And I stared at the ring finger on her hand. I wanted her to be a big PM Dawn fan, but I'll have to put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, I guess. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. Said adrift on the river. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. Said adrift on the river. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. Said adrift on the river. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. Said adrift on the river. So you.
Hey, you can smoke a split with a clip, but there's still no mountain high enough or wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, the nasty, trashy, be pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and Ben Rock went sparked in flocks and groups and troops with timber boots, jail suits. That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the wheel I got and competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, you wanna flip, tell them full sap, half with a dip, and all that other ringling brother shit. Sporty, naughty, hot pot, greater than HYI shit. Slam the flip, flam, dick jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, hard. We got it right, we got it bad, we got it roll, we got it bad, we got it right, we got it bad, we got it roll, we got it bad. Here we go, yo, hit it, killing it, we'll come back. See a sucker stretch a sucker guard your naps. Cause it wasn't enough to tell a black man rap. See a 40 sucker 40, guess who's back?